What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today is NBA Playoff Tuesday. That's right. Drop a like right now on the video. Hit the subscribe button before we get into it. You guys already know what to do. Show the channel some love. Recap first. Yesterday on the free plays, we actually had a 3-0 sweep on the free play card. Okay. Tonight we're essentially about to potentially go for another 3-0 sweep. I've got the RJ Barrett play I had posted. He already covered on the points and rebounds. I've got the Jalen Johnson play on the under. I faded him, remember, right? He's under right now. He's only got 6 points and rebounds, and it's about to go into halftime. So we're just waiting on DeSumo to take care of business on the point total. So, yeah, once that wraps up, you guys that subscribe to my Winnable, I'll give you an update. So that goes there the moment they wrap up. The link is in the description, and it's also in the comment section, pinned in the comment section for my Winnable. So if you're not already there, check that out. The VIP group has been rolling, guys, between NBA and MLB spreads, totals, and money lines. Actually, I'm 2-0 today on spreads, totals, and money lines on the MLB side. So I've got one more play later tonight. Actually, at the time I'm recording this video, the game hasn't started, but that's my third sharp play if you follow me on Twitter. Okay, so anyway, with all that being said, tonight it's a big Tuesday slate, guys. 3 underdog plays that I took across 3 different games or series. We've got the Celtics and Lakers game starting at 6 o'clock Tuesday, and then we've got the Spurs and the Blazers at 7, and then of course the Lakers and Rockets for the night recap at 9:30. So let's get into it. But before we do, like I always do, I'm gonna let you guys know, if you are not on Better telling these plays for some of these prop picks that I post, you're doing it all wrong. Better has by far one of the best promos out there right now for new users. So if you've never used them, use them. $200 in sign-up bonuses, guys. Okay? Just for signing up. They're going to put $200 in your sports betting account. Use my code +1 that you see right here on the screen. That's it. PLUS1. It's simple. If you do that, scan the QR code or whatever you have to do. Go to the Google Play Store or the App Store. Unlock it, right? Send me a screenshot that you use my code. I'll give you a 30-day free sign up to my Winnable where you get all of my VIP plays and those sharp plays that I was talking about as well for MLB, spreads, totals, money lines, whatever it is, NBA too. So that's Better. If you're already on Better, check out Novig because they by far have one of the best offers out there also. So Novig is offering for new users, if you spend $5 on their platform, they're giving you a free $50 betting bonus, pretty much, okay? So use the code PLUSUNIT, PLUSUNIT. That's my code with Novig. If you sign up, send me a screenshot to the phone number you see if you sign up, and I'll give you another 30 days free access, guys. That's 2 platforms, 2 bonuses. I mean, you can't miss if you do that. Do it the right way. Don't do it the wrong way, all right? So, with that being said, we're going to move into the very first play on the card. All right, so the very first play on the card is going to be Jaylen Brown for Tuesday. So he's going up against the game 2, actually, going up against the Philly 76ers. We're going to take Jaylen on over on 3-pointers made at 1.5. I like this one a lot. Brown went 2 for 2, from the deep ball in game 1, a 32-point blowout, okay, where he sat the whole 4th quarter. He's rested, healthy, and he had not even played a full game. So his season average is 2.1 threes per game. Over his last 8 games, he has 2.1. He's averaging 2.1 threes. In his last 10-game stretch, he was hitting over 2 per night. So the number at 1.5 is pretty low. He just needs to make 2 of them. That's it. I'm rolling with it. Let's dive into the numbers really quick with Outlier.bet, one of the best tools out there. Okay, arguably, right? But it works for me. So over the last 5 games, Jaylen has cashed 80% of your tickets if you took him on the over for three-pointers made at over 1.5. Over the past 10 games, he's cashing 80% of the tickets. Against OKC, that's a tough ball club defensively. He did not cash. And then against Toronto, which is also a tough ball club. So yeah, over the last 20 games, he's cashing 60% of the tickets for 12 of 20. And as we know, he's between a small forward and a shooting guard. I mean, I think he's more of a shooting guard myself. But middle of the pack, the opposing team, the Philly 76ers, they're middle of the pack against opposing shooting guards as far as three-pointers made. But that's not too big of a red flag for me. They just blew the guys out, and he had two in the last game head-to-head, 2 3-pointers made, as you could see on the 19th. The game before that on March 1st, he also made 2. So he's got it in him. We already know. It's just going to be an encore performance. All right. So that's going to be the first play on the card. The second play we're going to move into is Keldon Johnson. It's the second game of the night at 7 p.m. Spurs versus Blazers. I'm taking Keldon over on 10 on points. The line is only at 10. A little bit about Keldon. It's a round 1 playoff series matchup first and foremost. As I had talked about, Johnson is averaging 13.2 points per game this season, 23 minutes off the bench. He's a bench player. His career average against Portland specifically is 16.4 points per game, so he goes off against them. He has 13 games with 20 or more points this season. His last game, he had 18. Before that, 21. He's in form, and Portland does not have the interior defense to slow him down. In a playoff game where San Antonio needs contributions from everyone on the roster, Johnson is going to be aggressive from the jump. I think 10 points for a guy averaging 13 in limited minutes. That number's easy. So more than 10 points, lock it in. I'm just going to check out the numbers. The numbers state over the last 5 games, he's cashing at over 80% of your tickets. And he had an underperformance against Portland in game 1. Not too concerned about that. He's going to come back strong. And over the past 10 games, he's cashing 80% of the tickets. Over the past 20 games, 70% of the tickets. So aside from that performance for game 1, he had 20 against the Blazers on April the 8th. So yeah, take it for sure. Small forward. He's a small forward, so he's middle of the pack. Or I'm sorry, the Portland Trailblazers defense is middle of the pack when it comes to points allowed against opposing small forwards across the league. All right, so that's going to be the second pick on the card. We're going to move over to the third and final pick, which is the late game, the nightcap, Jabari Smith, Rockets versus Lakers. I'm going to take Jabari Smith over 14.5 points. So he's a full-time starter for the Rockets, and he's been one of the more consistent scoring options on the team. He's averaging around 14 to 15 points this season, and the Lakers are not really built to stop him in the paint and mid-range areas. So I think that's where he gets a lot of his work. Those are his hot spots. So game 2 energy pushes stars and starters to be more assertive. Houston knows that LA, in terms of what they can do after game 1, so I think they'll make the adjustments. And I think Smith needs to get involved early, and I think he will. I think Ime Udoka knows that. So he's been reliable in that 14 to 18 point range on a consistent basis. So I think this line is the floor. It's not his ceiling. We're going to dive into what the stat sheet says. Over the last 5 games, he's cashing 100% of the tickets, including game 1 where he had 16 points. So if you took him over 14.5, you cashed 100% of your tickets. It's at 90% over 10 games with the underperformance against Milwaukee. And then over the past 20 games, it's an 80% clip. So those are some high numbers there. And if we look at power forwards, opposing power forwards, in terms of how the Lakers defense fares, they are bottom 8 in the league as far as points allowed. So you've got every reason to lock that in seriously on the over. So that's what I'm taking, guys. Those are my 3 official plays. That's the Tuesday card. Again, we'll just recap. We're going to take Jaylen Brown over on 1.5 threes. We're going to take Keldon Johnson on over 10 points. And then, of course, Jabari Smith on over for 14.5 points. Don't forget to check out Better. If you're going to tell the plays, use my code +1. Or if you check out, or if you already have Better, check out NoVig using my code +unit. Send me a screenshot via text. That'll unlock my VIP paid membership and winnable between 30 to 60 days. So check it out. Don't forget to subscribe. Drop a like on the video. That's going to do it, guys. Let me know what you're going to tell, what you're going to fade versus what you like and didn't like. And I will see you guys in the next one. Hopefully we go for another sweep. Let's go. Later.